yet another video this lively spring morning. It's just recently started to become green here in Sweden, and yeah, the birds are singing. It's beautiful. So the title of the video: handling strong emotions. This is a topic that I usually, pick the topics that are most relevant. To say that to my own life at the moment. So I thought handling strong emotion was a nice one. It seems like this whole year, or the last year, 2020, and the beginning of this year, seems to be just a period where a lot of emotions in people in the collective has been really strong. Those emotions that we typically would say are negative or uncomfortable, etc. So, usually time and time again, when I hear how to handle strong emotions from different teachings, different things that seems to resonate with me, it usually comes back to the best way is to just feel them. Just allow yourself to fully feel your emotions. And that's usually, if we look deeply into our emotions, we tend to see that what's uncomfortable, what's like is not the emotion itself, but our resistance to it. Because if we just witness our emotion, let's say fear, guilt, anger, or similar ones, they are just a sense inside of us, or like an experience. It's not, we don't have to make them negative or anything, but it's our resistance to it, like that we want to push them away, or we don't want to have them, that makes us uneasy and makes the whole experience very not nice, so to speak. And because in my own life is I tend to feel a lot of strong emotions sometimes that doesn't have any connection to a specific thing that I should be feeling because it seems like in our spiritual path or spiritual development, when we a lot of things that might have been stuck in our youth, different traumas, different emotions seems to just arise sometimes out of nowhere. It can be very strong. So the most beneficial way for me has just been to surrender to it, to allow myself to feel them. And they tend to just dissolve quite fast than if I would go around for a longer period, like clenching and resisting. That my jaw usually wants to clench when I feel those things. I just make a mindful effort to just feel what I feel. Just lay on the floor if that's possible, and just go deeply into the feeling. And that's usually very healing and very, you can sometimes become from this really hard situation, it can become almost a beautiful one when we surrender to it, because we just dissolve into something and just transform into a beautiful wisdom. And yeah, so that was my process today, my topic today, and also my process of just letting all things, just allow myself to feel what I feel. Seems to be really great. So, okay, thank you. Have a nice week, a day. Bye.